You built like Applebee's.
So dark.
Your dog look like you left big toe.
Why do new explorers make the same mistakes over and over again?
Recently, the Adventurers Guild has received an unusual commission, and after careful consideration, we believe that...
The Traveler would be the most suitable candidate, right?
Indeed, as ever. I will spare the pleasantries then. May I ask if you two are available to help? Well, let me go... Hero Commission. Apparently...
Rift Hounds?
Yes. We are not sure where...
Y'all both some bitches. Get the fuck off my stream.
Sakura is of tremendous importance to Inazuma. I trust you are aware. For a long time, the sacred Sakura has been absorbing filth from Inazuma's ley lines to maintain stability in the land. If it were ever damaged, the filth would once again invade Inazuma, causing great catastrophe. That's why this is a rather urgent case.
Is the Tenryu Commission aware?
Yes, and they are already taking action of their own. However, given that the sacred Sakura's root system, their main priority is to protect the civilian population, so they are actively looking to cooperate with all other available forces to eliminate the monsters. The Adventurers Guild is one of the key parties assisting the Tenryu Commission with their work. But so far, the combined efforts to combat the Rift Towns has failed to substantially ameliorate the situation. You have our deepest gratitude. I will mark on your map the areas where Rift Town appearances have been recently reported. I hope you won't encounter too much trouble overcoming them.
Relax. We'll be back before you can say Ad Astra Avasas. The sacred Sakura's in danger again, huh? Who'd have thought? Keeping the sacred Sakura safe was Kazari's greatest wish, and now
Narukami, please. See that he stays safe.
Worthless!
They're attacking the Sacred Sakura! Stop them!
I will have order!
Adventure! I'm going in!
Boring! Disappear! Here!
Wow, there are so many of them! No wonder the Tenryo Commission needed help! Come on, travelers, you can take them!
Midnight Phantasmagoria! Stabilize!
Torn to oblivion!
Shogun?
Oh, it's you. It has been a long time. We have not seen each other since the resolution of the Tenryo Commission crisis.
Okay, sounds more like you sure made short work of them! That was amazing!
I'm making early preparations for what is to come. We took a walk around Inazuma together. I witnessed the way the world is today. I was finally able to comprehend some things that I had never understood in the past. Since then, every time I encounter an obstacle in my thinking, I find myself having the urge to spend some time in the outside world.
Makes sense. You must get super bored being stuck in there all the time.
Might I remind you that I am not here to amuse myself. Recently, I have observed a number of changes in the external world from the plane of Euthymia. The most serious of these being the attack on the sacred Sakura by numerous Rift Hounds. I considered this matter worthy of my attention, so I pursued them, and they led me here, where I happened to run into you. If the Shogun rather than I were to discover them...
What?
Precisely. According to the rules I designed for her, but Rift Hound...
A disaster?
Yes. Everything was engulfed in a pitch-black fog, and monsters ravaged the land. The people had worked so hard to build, barely escaped being obliterated entirely. The monsters committed many atrocities on Inazuman soil, and the Rift Hounds were always their advance guard. Their duty was to tear open a passage through space with their claws and teeth, and then call in even more powerful beasts. So you've heard of it too. That's an episode of history that I am loath to recall. Maybe to you, it seems like my response to these creatures was an excessive one. But an excess of caution is not unwarranted in this case.
Guess you can't argue with that.
Since we are both here for the same reason, let us work together. From the traces they've left in the surrounding area, there should be many more monsters nearby. All of them must be eliminated.
Paimon feels so safe when we're in Ace Company. Having someone uber powerful. Oh yeah, after this color. It's similar to the color when the sacred Sakura takes damage. Let's follow it. It should be this way.
We are lucky. The damage is not too serious. The Yashiro Commission will be able to nurse the root system back to health.
This stuff that's flowing out, is it sap or something? And how come it's glowing? Huh? What's this? Could they be dead people? It wouldn't be the first time we'd seen ghosts on our journey, but why would they appear here?
Let's search the area. Perhaps we will find out.
I can't go on like this. Not when the other troops are counting on me.
What happened here? Could you tell us?
Who are you? What are you doing here? Run quick while you still can. The monsters will be back. And once you're in their sights, I'm telling you there's no escaping them. We will defend Inazuma until our dying breath. You don't know? Inazuma is engulfed in darkness. Beasts and horrifying monsters are everywhere. They're merciless, ferocious, and they will devour everything in their path. Every last trace of humanity's existence, I tell you. They'll devour it all.
But look, none of that seems to be going on around here.
Not right now, but they'll be back. Look, get out of here. Now! There's no time left. The Almighty Shogun is gone. So is Kitsune Saigu. There is no one left to rely on but ourselves. I don't know how long we can hold out for. But if we abandon our hope, then we've got nothing left at all.
Don't worry, I'm right here.
It's... the Shogun? You're back. Please, we beg you. You have to help us. You have to save Inazuma. Only the glow of your supreme lightning can dispel this terrible darkness. Please, or the whole of Inazuma will be reduced to a hunting ground for the beasts.
Calm down. The war you speak of is over.
Over? But what do you mean? Shogun?
Look around you. The grass grows green and lush, and a soft breeze blows. This is Inazuma at peace, as you will no doubt remember. There are no monsters, nor is there anything else here that could threaten your life.
What? But how? Just moments ago, they were everywhere. I saw them tear my comrade to shreds with my own eyes.
Hey, calm down. Everything's fine now.
Huh. I think I understand. Almighty Shogun, you saved Inazuma. Yes, we were right to place our trust in the Almighty Shogun. As long as the Shogun is with us, Inazuma will last for an eternity. Thank you, Your Excellency. Thank you, thank you.
What's wrong with him?
He's gone.
Paimon can't even begin to understand what that was all about. But somehow...
If I am not mistaken, what we just saw was a samurai's memory that was buried in the land. The sacred Sakura can absorb and purify the filth in the ley lines. After the Rift Hounds attacked, some of this filth leaked out through the cracks in the trunk and formed a physical entity. An entity formed with strong filth would be highly aggressive. But when purified, it presents in the form of a memory. Purified filth quickly dissipates and will be absorbed by the ley lines shortly afterwards. In other words, it cannot exist for too long.
So the memories of the ones that died are all appearing at this moment?
Yes. That soldier was one of the many thousands who made the ultimate sacrifice. What he was Yes. Inazuma was facing many great crises at that time. Some were local in origin, while others came from the now fallen kingdom of Kanria. The disaster in Inazuma caused me great concern. I felt that I had to step in before it was too late, otherwise it would spread to all of Teyvat. But my friend, Kitsune Saiku, reassured me that I had nothing to worry about. She would shoulder the responsibility of protecting Inazuma and mobilize all forces at her disposal to combat the threat. I could tell that, although neither of us acknowledged it, we both knew that the road ahead would likely end in tragedy.
So, Inazuma was attacked at the same time as when the disaster happened in Kanria?
Indeed. Countless monsters suddenly appeared throughout all of Inazuma. In the end, Kitsune Saigu sacrificed her life to protect the people. I never had the chance to see her one last time. But I would like to believe that she kept her promise to me until the very last. But even then, Inazuma was left more devastated than we could have ever imagined. Those terrible tragedies left great wounds that are still felt to this day, both on the land itself and in my heart.
Hey.
Yes. For the longest time, I couldn't bring myself to face the pain of that loss. All my martial might was in vain. Though I could conquer Tatarigami and vanquish monsters, I was helpless against the ravages of time, powerless to keep the ones I cherished alive. But after my clash with human ambition, I thought long and hard. Now I realize I cannot fixate on the past forever. When I traveled around Inazuma with you, I caught a glimpse of how the nation has progressed over the centuries. A glimpse of human potential. Everything far exceeded my expectations. Moving forward inevitably invites further loss, but also new encounters. Just think of that soldier. Despite all the losses he had experienced, he still chose to keep fighting for the sake of moving forward. All those who sacrificed themselves back then gave their lives fighting for a future. As Inazuma's god, it is high time I honored their wishes. Warriors of the past, who spilled your blood on this land, your noble souls now rest in this earth. I will never forget you, and all that you did for Inazuma.
He's taking all this pretty hard.
Come on. Let's keep investigating the damage to the sacred Sakura.
As expected, there are a load of Rift Hounds here too!
Leave them to me. Illusion shattered! Inazuma shines eternal! escape! Torn to oblivion!
Huh? Something seems wrong with A.
Why would you ask that?
Well, usually you'd pull out your sword and swish! Vaporize them all in one go!
You are unduly concerned. I'm simply conserving my energy. Although I have some understanding of the situation already, it could take an unexpected turn at any time. I must be prepared for anything. If there...
Ah, makes sense! Spoken like a seasoned shogun! The roots seem pretty badly damaged this time. Hey! The same light is leaking out again!
Furuyama? Is that you?
Almighty Shogun, what brings you back so soon? I thought...
Fighting a battle in a distant land? Sounds like this guy's talking about 500 years ago, too.
Allow me to... Though blind, Furuyama is unparalleled.
Your Excellency, it sounds like the Almighty Shogun has brought... I'm afraid I'm... After all...
What should we do? Oh!
I see. So, most of the residents in this neighborhood have already escaped. And now the Almighty... Imagine if this was something that even people flee... But me, the Almighty Shogun, just listening to... One thing she... So you see... It won't be long now, but I suppose once this Oh, goodness. The Almighty Shogun comes to... One moment, I'll just... Really? But it's always been right by... I couldn't possibly...
Don't worry about it.
Almighty Shogun,
This place is... Leave it to us.
But... I can't decide whether it's...
Where should we go to find a tea set? Having a cup of tea isn't exactly the most urgent...
I'm also feeling very nostalgic for his tea.
Oh, why don't we go to the comic...
It's the Traveler! And the Almighty Shogun! How might I be of assistance, Your Excellency?
I wish to borrow a tea set from the Yashiro Commission.
Oh! Please step...
Be at ease. I'm not here to see Commissioner Kamisato. Actually, I'd prefer... Please, fetch the tea set at your convenience.
No. I am your humble servant. I daren't think of my own convenience when the Almighty Shogun graces me with her presence. I'll deal with it right...
Well, It's not often we have the chance to chat. I'm sure you must have a lot of questions.
Right.
I seldom had, so in the he may well have had the philosophy of life.
You and Makoto.
Indeed we did. In her eyes, the most precious things, and they are similar. When you came charging into the plane of Euthymia, I saw human aspirations light up the sky far above in the form of countless stars. This, now, it seems like she was right. While I took the wayward path.
Wow. There sure was a lot going on beneath the surface.
Makoto saw a bigger picture than I did. In her view, a dream is more imaginary, more abstract than an ambition. An ambition is a yearning for something material, or a concrete outcome. It is finite in nature, and will be replaced by a new ambition in due course. Makoto was more concerned with the force that drives humans to constantly generate new ambitions in the first place. It is something innate, rooted in instinct. In other words, it is something eternal.
That's, quite a lot to take in.
To put it simply, Makoto wasn't concerned about outcomes. I didn't understand at the time. How can we say that we are maintaining eternity when things are constantly moving forward and evolving? I suppose what it comes down to is the definition of eternity she set out with. Yes, it does. But in the last analysis...
Do you feel you're starting to understand her better now?
You have already witnessed my but now... I no longer cling to what was lost. I suppose that means our differences have been reconciled.
Almighty Shogun, I found a tea set. This one in particular should be fit for your Excellency's use.
It's quite beautiful. Thank you.
You are too kind. A humble servant such as I does not deserve the gratitude of the Almighty Shogun.
It's all good, sir. She's actually pretty chill.
Let us return. We ought not keep Furuyama waiting too long.
Boring!
Hey, he wouldn't have gone looking for a tea. So, we didn't even have a chance to say goodbye.
The information.
Mm-hmm.
Well, this chance. I've watched Furuyama. The tea is ready. Please give it a try. So many thoughts were racing through my. I'm not sure how to explain it. You're right. But the things we've seen today have brought back many memories for me. I've been reminded of many people, too. Kitsune Saigu, Makoto, and all the other friends who I watched pass even further back. Back at the Yashiro Commission, the events of 500 years ago, not only...
She died in that disaster too?
Yes. She went to Conria alone, without telling me. Unlike me. But this time, yes. It was too late. I arrived only in time to hear her dying breath. She had already lapsed into unconsciousness by... It was there that we... Why did she go to Conry? It was there and...
That's quite...
When I returned to Inazuma, that's exactly what no one questioned. In the end, with the help of the...
This is all really...
Yes. She had such... I once told my... But even the tea... And it's time I came to terms with it all.
Oh, while we're on the topic, since you experienced that battle in person...
Sister, you mean to say that she was somehow involved in the Conria disaster?
Based on what we've learned...
I'm sorry. I wasn't there for the whole thing. By the time I arrived, the worst of the fighting was already over. And also, so...
Oh, well, boy. Both of you have experienced...
With this last cup of tea, let us honor the Tea Master's memory. Thank you, Destiny, for giving us...
We should go. Let's keep following the traces.
Very well. Based on my investigation so far, I believe this next pack of monsters should be the last.
By royal decree.
Once again, please leave them.
Hey, are you...
Fear not. Fighting is what I do best. Illusion shattered!
Are you alright?
I'm fine. shines eternal! Shine down!
Maybe you should leave this one to us.
My apologies.
Don't worry about it. Just take a breather and get your strength back. We'll deal with the monsters. Look, that's the same light again.
Where am I? Who are you? Almighty Shogun, you're here too! Are you injured, Your Excellency?
I'm quite all right. Just feeling a little stiff.
We, the Shogunate Samurai, will defend the Shogun until the very end.
Come on, man. They're coming back.
Don't!
Danger is our duty, man.
No need to worry, Almighty.
Is that a vision?
It certainly is. I know the gods are omnipotent in their willingness to grant their power to humans. If the Almighty Shogun...
So that's how samurai of that era understood visions, huh?
Nobody knew where your excellency had gone, and we were starting to despair. But now we've found just the sight of you appearing before us once more has This hope is the light that will guide us out from the darkness.
Everyone, on me!
We'll help too!
Huh? Affirmative, but watch your back.
Protect the Almighty Shogun!
Gather!
Oz, reveal!
Let's light it up! Useless!
Evil conquering! Here! Worthless! Here! Worthless! Worthless!
It seems like their attacks are finally over.
I've never fought so fiercely before.
Thank you all. I'm fine.
You fought phenomenally. The monsters will definitely... Quickly, escort her ex...
When everyone sees...
Well, what...
We will stay here. We are brothers in all.
Just leave it to us. Fighting is what we do, but the Almighty Shogun is the only one of us. No matter what kind of threat faces Inazuma, we will always play...
Oh, thank you all very much. I promise you that I will create a bright future for Inazuma. I should not have left it this late to make this promise. But from this moment forth, know that I shall be true to my word.
Don't worry, Your Excellency. We will never doubt your word as long as we live. With you leading us, we will claim back everything that Inazuma has lost.
Glory to the Shogun. Glory to the Shogun!
They're gone.
It was both. The people's sacrifice has always caused me immense pain. But the result being that in the sense you could take the view that whatever I say to them is meaningless, because they are but disembodied memories held in the ley lines. But even so, they are due a resolution. I owe it to them, and to all the people who have placed their faith in me to date.
Well, Paimon thinks that even if it's a few hundred years later, you're doing right by them now, and that's what counts.
Thank you for your comforting words. But this is my basic duty as Inazuma's Archon, and I have neglected it for far too long. I used to think just like that samurai, that I was first and foremost a warrior, and my only duty was to face whatever challenge came my way. But what Inazuma needs more than a warrior is someone like Makoto. Even though I am utterly unlike Makoto, and can never become the person she was, I still need to do the things that she would have done. Yes, they are. As the Raiden Shogun they revere, I should...
Well said. Sounds to Paimon like you figured things out.
Change will come to Inazuma, and with it, new possibilities. This, no matter how long it takes, I am committed. Now that we've dealt with the Rift Hounds, this matter is halfway resolved. It does not appear that the threat will escalate. I will leave the Tenryo and Yashiro commissions to handle the follow-up work.
Alrighty then. Hey. So have changed a lot since we... Huh? What's wrong, eh? Come on, keep up. What's going on? Are you feeling unwell again?
My body... It looks like the situation is... No need. I need to go to the cave below the Grand Narukami Shrine.
Why? What?
A battleground. One where I shall sever ties with the past and take the first... We're finally here. The entrance should be nearby.
Whoa! Where'd that Torii gate come from?
It's getting worse again. But it's fine. I'm happy. I'm about to put an end to it all. This is a place I once sealed off with my own hands. The entrance to Raiden Makoto's realm of consciousness. It looks like she will no longer allow me to do with this body.
Huh? What are you talking about? Where are we go?